and we do a huge amount of work with the Palestinian trade unions, each trade unions. We have delegations that go to Palestine. We absolutely support the fight of Palestine, and it will be absolutely hypocritical of us to have a conference in the convention centre that is perpetrating the arms to kill our comrades and colleagues in Palestine.
I'm in the studio. Yomikoiki is filming from Liverpool. The rally against arms and
so
also the rally.
Every single trade union member out there today, I know there's a lot of you, write to your national executive, write to your general secretaries, urge them to write to the convention centre. And fantastic to see so many people here today. Solidarity from the NEU.
Okay, everybody, our next speaker is a consistent supporter of the workers here in Liverpool. He was one of the first voices in Parliament 20 years ago to speak out against the war in Afghanistan, and he's been a consistent supporter of the Stop the War campaign. He doesn't really need any introduction, but it's John MacDonald.
Comrades, thanks, comrades. 70 years ago, this week, I was born in this city. I was my family, like many others, moved south to find work, but my heart has always been in Liverpool. And I've always been proud of the people of Liverpool, because over the years, over generations, we've stood up against injustice and we've campaigned for peace, not war. That's why, like you, I'm angry. I'm fucking angry, actually. Very angry. That the traders in death and destruction and harm and human suffering think that they can come here and besmirch the reputation of our city. These are people who have made riches, made their companies, their directors, their investors wealthy. Now the loss of life in Palestine, in Syria, in Afghanistan, Eritrea, Somalia, wherever weapons are sold, these are the companies that reap the profits. Do you know, all the way across the world, people are shouting examples. There is a generation after generation have suffered as a result of these who have blood on their hands, and they think they can come to our city and trade even more. You know, it's interesting, we're near the cathedral. Let me just cite something from the New Testament. Some of you might know this story, that Jesus turned up one day at the temple and he saw the moneylenders moneylending in the city, and he saw this as desecration, so he overturned the tables and threw them out. These arms traders are desecrating our city, so we need now to throw them out. And do you know if councillors in council chambers can't do it, well, you know, if it's not the council chamber, then it's the streets, and that's where we operate.
We do now place adverts for businesses.
I just want to say this briefly. I'm here with a friend, a comrade, over nearly 50 years, Jeremy Corbyn. He'll be speaking later, but I want to send a message to the leader of the Labour Party.
The reason why we're doing that is we want to make sure that we have a
Jeremy
platform that you
Corbyn
can trust,
has campaigned all his life, given his life to the peace movement.
To provide more information to
Not
people,
only is the sort of person we need in the Labour Party, he's the sort of person who needs the whip restored to him so he can speak. Finally this.
And what we're trying to do is make sure that
And I just
provide a
remind
platform.
you
So the platform
what we
serves your
proposed,
needs
Jeremy
as
and
well.
I, when we were campaigning in these recent elections. We were going to ensure, as exactly as Dan said, that we banned all arms sales to these brutal regimes once and for all. That we introduced a policy that converted our arms industry into productive force for the benefit of all. We also said
for the long term, and
that we would establish a ministry for peace.
One of the ways we can do that is by
that dream is not over.
For
that dream has to be fought for and won, and that's what this movement is all about. We're here to prevent this arms fair and ensure never again will these traders in blood besmirch the reputation of this city. But more importantly, we're here to dedicate ourselves for the movement and struggle for peace until we achieve peace and justice in this world. Final word from me, because every day I'm dealing with refugees and asylum seekers in my constituency. And you've seen the latest brutal policy brought forward by the Tories. I just want one final sentence. Asylum seekers are welcome here. Solidarity.
So that's the rally. It's ongoing right now. That's the Liverpool rally. That was the paperwork. That was the flyer for it. So this is to do with the Liverpool rally.
I'm going to be very, very tolerant here because I've got some very bad news. We did promise you Loki, and he's got a really urgent family emergency. But he has sent us, only in the last few moments, a message. So I'd like to read the message out, and I haven't read it, so it's going to be a difficult thing to do. So bear with me. I hope I get it right. Our political system is hostage to the forces inside that building. I'm sure he means the ACC. When political figures from Theresa May to Rishi Sunak to Ben Wallace to Tony Blair and the grandsons of Winston Churchill are either connected to or were employed by companies which directly benefit from the occupation of Afghanistan, we have to question who are their constituents. Are they us out here or them in there? I am so sorry I cannot join you. And stand shoulder to shoulder with you all today. But you represent the hopes and dreams of billions of people for a world without industrial mass murder. You represent the dreams of the people of the Yemen, some of the world's poorest people who have been driven to famine by BAE systems, sponsored war on their sanitation system, their farms, healthcare facilities, not to mention weddings, funerals and school buses. You represent the hopes of Palestinians in Gaza, targeted using BAE systems, HUD technology in the F-16s Israel uses to kill them. We must assert life in the face of this festival of death. The lie, they tell us that we need jobs in the arms industry, when in fact, as the heroes of the Lucas plan showed, we need the jobs socially useful machines can bring. Studies have shown that for every $1 billion invested in the arms trade, we get 11,000 jobs for that. The same $1 billion, you could get 16,800 jobs in clean energy, 17,200 jobs in healthcare, and 26,700 jobs in education. Enough of the lies and misallocation of resources. The late Robert Cook made the point that BAE Systems has the key to number 10 Downing Street. But you, all of you here today, make clear that the parasitical merchants of death will never have the keys to Liverpool. gratitude for that, even in his absence. Loki has really done Liverpool proud in opposing, supporting us in our opposition to this absolutely obscene affair. Now, I'm going to say to you now, please pay attention to this. We are going to head off very soon, and we're going to walk to Seville Fountain, which is in William Brown Street, down the side of St George's Hall. But we're going to get to it by this route, let me tell you. Don't move off yet. Mount Pleasant, we'll be marching down Mount Pleasant, then into Ramley Street, then into Church Street, then into Whitechapel, then into Crosshall Street, then Victoria Street, the Old Haymarket, and then up into William Brown Street. We're hearing from Jeremy Corbyn and a host of other speakers there. Now all I'd say is, before we depart, can you wait until the front banners are there and make a very safe and orderly exit before you head off. We want to proceed with the coffin and the Grim Reaper, followed by all the colour that we can muster, all the noise we can muster, and get to our destination safely.
Right, okay, so that's
and orderly, but let the people of Liverpool know that they should join us and make the noise that's louder than anything, that they cannot ignore the voices of the people of Liverpool. Take care now and get there safely. See you soon.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Release our heroes now. Buhari is our heroes now. Buhari is a terrorist. Buhari is the head of the bandit. Buhari is a blood-sucking monster. Buhari must go. APC must go. Buhari must go. No more elections. No more election in Nigeria. No more election. Tinubu must go. Buhari must go. Yoruba nation now.
Once again, we're live.
Yeah, that's your minute. I'm going to try and take this I might not share this on Facebook. You're going to have to be part of this to see it on YouTube.
Well, Jerry pé láti nǹkan tá ti ń fi tó lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ní Liverpool, and one thing a lot of us need to understand is we say it all the time, these are the only way we can deliver and pass our message to the global community, especially those of us that believe in the freedom, you know, whether we are the Middle Belt, the Biafras or the Yorubas. This is also part of what we are saying to the international community, that you cannot continue to be selling weapons to the Nigerian government, and they are using that weapons to kill many Nigerians, and they are creating genocide. And that is why we are saying enough of Britain selling weapons to Nigeria, because you are committing genocide. Millions of Nigerians are dying because Great Britain is selling the weapons to the Nigerian government. Yoruba nation is not negotiable. Yoruba nation is not going back. Biafra nation is not negotiable. Middle Belt is not negotiable. Next week, make sure for those of you in America, plan the journey now. I have traveled all the way from London down here. It's about 5 hours on the coach, and we'll be traveling back 5 hours. This is why we are saying, let us end this contraction that you call
Let me see
Nigeria.
if I can reach him.
No retreat, no surrender.
Okay. I'm not able to reach him, but they are packing and moving. You see, they're packing up and they're going. So this is what they're doing. 5 hours.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ lẹ́nu yín bàbá wa. Àwọn tó ń sì sọ pé ká lọ fún election mi, kí lẹ máa sọ fún wọn?
ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n dorí kan lù election mi kẹ̀ àwọn pípọ̀ ń gbà wá ní ọ̀tọ̀ wá ní ní the election lu àmọ́ gbogbo ìta ní ṣe látẹ̀yìn kí la rí mẹ́ kò sí election kankan àwọn pípọ̀ yẹn àwọn bí àwọn àlùkò gọ̀ kó tó fi rí wa kó tí tó fi kó wa jẹ nìyẹn kò sí election kan mọ́ àfẹ́ election kó ta fẹ́ Yorùbá nation now àfẹ́ lọ sí Nàìjíríà àlè lọ́lẹ̀ àlè ṣẹ́ anything àlọ́ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àlè travel nínú ìlú wa àlọ́ sí Nàìjà àlè travel interstate àwọn ni wọ́n fẹ́ election wo again àwọn gbé wa mọ́ra ni ẹ má jọ gbé wa mọ́ra.
I'm going to try and reach you on phone.
Oh my God! Everybody Bombay here. Baba Omejo Sola Igboho, free Igboho is not a criminal. Free Igboho now. Free Igboho now. Free Lady Ken now. Yoruba nation we want. We want one language. We want to hear ourselves. We don't want hypocrites. We don't want Fulani Asman on our land anymore. Stop selling them ammunition. They are using it to kill Nigerian masses. Stop selling them ammunition. We want to back now.
Hello. Yomi, I can see, I'm watching your live stream. I just wanted to take this opportunity to say very good work. I'm in the studio back here. I wasn't able to make it down there. But I wanted to say to you, well done. This is fantastic work. Great job. Yes, and please continue. We appreciate the work you're doing and everybody that is able to turn up for the event. I want to say kudos to you all. Biafra Nation now, Biafra Nation now, Biafra Nation now. Every step of the way. So I'll let you go. You can talk later on. Take care now. Bye-bye.
God bless you, Koiki.
There you see, I'm speaking to you.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Sorry, can I take
Why not? Why not? Go to the
in Nigeria. What I know.
Obviously, we need to get in there, but obviously for me, it's it can't be everywhere. So that's very, okay. That's Bikitawo. That's Bikitawo, right? That's exactly your name. That's it. It's good to be away from the studio to see this. I can explain to you. They are looking for shots where Jerry Bicoli is going to be in the middle supporting. He's been briefed about what is going on in Nigeria. So your is there, and we want to just obviously bring that to your attention. So that's very, very important. Let me see what I can do here. Like I said, those of you watching.
Buhari is a terrorist.
Yes, Buhari is a terrorist. I'll just wait for you both. Nico is doing a fantastic show. Get it. You want to use to your attention. Make us all aware of what we need to do. It's not. It's really we have a lot of work to do. I have no doubt we can accomplish it. It's just a question of commitment. So what we're doing is sharing this as far as we can with it. Then we really look at the rally, the last rally. I'm showing you the picture. I will be bringing this in now. Bring that over so you can see. And now and then I'll press it and bring it back again.
That's Jeremy Corbyn there.
Let's hear from you. We just want to show you what is going on so you're aware. These are really important moments and defining moments that will turn the tide of what we can achieve. So let's do something here. Liverpool Rally Live. Yomikoki is there, but we're doing it from a different aspect. We're giving you different information about it, and Yomi is doing the right thing there, and we commend his efforts. We're just really pushing, and they do, and Kitaro, like I said, the 4-hour journey for me to drive there, drive back, would not be good advice for me to do in view of my back issues. I would have, it would really throw me, it would really put me back for Thursday this week. And we need to really be ready so we can see everything.
Thank you very much to those that are also
Stop!
picking these.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to CitizenAY. Thank you to all our media platforms.
What do we want it? I can't hear you. What do we want? Stop the outfit. When do we want it? Again now. What do we want? Stop the outfit. When do we want it? What do we want? Stop the outfit.
So again, we once again welcome you to this broadcast. It is going to be we are currently streaming it only on YouTube, but we are urging as many of you as possible to join us because we want to make sure Facebook is there. Yomi is streaming on both YouTube and Facebook, but we are bringing a slightly different aspect to it. We are able to stand away from it and be able to give you information. Yomi is merely going to be responding, not merely. No. Yomi is going to be responding to situations as it's happening, and we're trying to look at things so you will not get a. You can say we are giving you a bird's eye view of what is happening. So we are giving a bit more flavor and color to what you're seeing. Whilst when Yomi is talking, we will make sure that we do not interrupt that. It's important. So we will be giving you this kind of information. So let's have a look. Hello. You can see. Let's go and
What was saying? Can you tell me? Hello, saying.
So you will see what I'm doing now. You will see on Facebook.
Hello.
So,
wrong timing. I want to protest by. Very, very busy meeting. Mr. Koiki, but I want to protest by. I saw later. All right, sir. I'm later. I want to protest by. I don't know where possible. Thank you very much to those of you that are watching. That's Jeremy Corbyn there, right in front of us. You're watching a live transmission. Ṣé àwọn senator tí lè jáde báyìí kọ́ máa bá yín protest? Odidi MP, member of parliament, òun ló ń jáde pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ń ṣe protest yìí o. Àwọn tọ̀dọ̀ tí máa jókòó sí air condition wọn ní jáde.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us, you're watching the running live from Arms Against Sale of Weapons. What we're trying to do is to see that it's a big and it's not just about you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a Thursday. When I say free, you say Palestine free. Palestine. Free. Palestine. Free. Palestine. Free. 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 Shut down. Shut down.
Okay, so Yomi has just ended the broadcast. I'm hoping, waiting for signal to resume shortly. So let's see. Yomi will be back shortly. He's throwing us something there. Let's see what happens in the meantime. So whilst you're there, right? Okay. So he's just going into the shop.
Who is there?
He's literally going to the shop to get a few things. So he's definitely just going to get a few things.
Who is on the till, man? Hello?
So they don't even want the... He's in the till, but they're not answering him.
129.
Okay. So he's got something, so he wanted to grab a bite.
Chocolate bar, something.
So they just wanted to give him something because he needs to eat, he needs sustenance, you know, the struggle, the job. This is the work that we do and the work he does. He's tireless, he's got a great engine. So now let's have a look. I'm just going to try and give you as much information as I can possibly muster.
Alright,
so
let's
that's
go.
What we're doing.
Let's catch up with them.
So settings. See, he's on the go again.
Right, I lost him a little bit there.
So I want.
Well done.
Taste.
You want me to help you with anything?
So,
you want me to help you? Eh? Yes. Oh, let me take the picture of that.
So that's fine. We're not going to just. So there you go. So that's Koiki in Liverpool, and they are having the rally. So those of you on Facebook, you're watching CitizenAY, you're watching us. What we're doing is we're putting the stream live. Yomi is watching, but we're putting a bit of text and context to the thing.
Let me now stand on the chair. I want to get this as well.
Here we go. So one of the things that we're doing is we're showing you the rally. In case you're missing it, this is the rally that is it. Stop the genocide in Nigeria. It's a rally against genocide in Nigeria.
Going back.
Jerry Corbyn has already been on there, and Lady went to.
I know any excuse.
So this is a rehearsal for us on the 11th, on the 15th.
Yoruba Nation!
Now.
Yoruba Nation! Yoruba Nation!
Now. So we need to support them. So I'm bringing this to give you this information. I know it's, but don't worry. What we're trying to do is give you as much update and information as possible, because what we need to be doing is raising the level of awareness. And we just need to get it going. I'll be stopping anytime you hear Yomi speaking, I won't be talking. And you can see I've got the flag behind me of Yoruba Nation, and that's and don't worry, you can choose whatever color flag you want. That's okay. This is my preference. Your preference might be different, but when we get Yoruba Nation, we will have a referendum on this side. And that's what Professor Banyakutu said, and that still remains the case. Hello. So let's see if we can. Oh, sorry. So let's go and do this. So, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You're joining. Those of you on Facebook, you're joining us live on a broadcast about the rally. This is being filmed by
Yoruba Nation.
Now, and
we are here live.
This is
at the Liverpool. Stop the selling of arms to terrorist countries, including Nigeria. We are looking for the support of the international community, and we are gaining supporting the European nation. We will take our campaign to the four corners of the world. We will not stop until we achieve our aims. We will get European nation. We will have our nation. We are going to hold a rally just like this. We will hold this rally in London. We will call on all the groups. We will call on the opposition party. We know the Conservative Party is not supporting our cause. All Yoruba people, I am calling it on you now that live within the UK to support the Yoruba.
Thank you for joining us.
We will support the opposition.
So please share the broadcast.
Support the opposition party. We will gain our support. We will stop the selling of arms inside Nigeria. So that the Fulani
putting as much as we can there. So you're watching live. I'm in the studio. I am not there. Yomiko Iki is filming this. But we are bringing it from the point of view of OduduwaTVRadio
Well, that's it there. We're still live here. Thank you very much to all our media that are also transmitting the broadcast. We'd like to appreciate the Odua TV, CitizenAY, and the rest of the crew as well. We say a very, very good afternoon, as you can see.
Yeah. So that's Yomi. We're putting, that's why you see we put the line up there. They say we stop the genocide. It's a message we're sending out. We stop the genocide. That's it. So it's about the arms race. They plan to end it. So let me go and get this. And follow what's going on.
Liverpool, we care! Liverpool, we care!
So please, those of you watching, we urge you to sign the petition. It's been there. You can see that it's not only about Yoruba Nation, but we have Yoruba Nation terror in Nigeria. That's why you see I've put the sign up there. The sign is up there to remind us that there's a genocide going on in Nigeria. And we have the pleasure, and I spoke to Yomi earlier on. I want to give Yomi a big kudos also to, we also talk about, Redu is also on site, Sister Puki is also there. So there's a number of people, high profile people who are there on ground, plus all, in fact we are all high profile. Let me rephrase that. Every single Nigerian, every single Yoruba person is important in this, and everyone that has done that, we acknowledge every single one of them. I want to thank you all. You're watching CitizenAY. It's streamed across all our platforms at the minute. And what we're doing is, you can see there are people, Yomiko Iki is watching here in the background. He is live in Liverpool right now. He is walking and filming the video, filming the rally. The rally is to stop the arms, sale of arms. So that's the see, that is, I don't know where he gets the energy from. I don't know where he gets the energy from. He is such I am looking at him, I'm almost getting emotional thinking this is my brother here. Look at, this is the kind of energy we need. Like I said, you all know I am a physical health constraint. And for the last week or two, I've been trained off in what I'm doing. I've been really strong this coming 14th and 15th. Kind of focus the energy on that. Oh yeah, let me. So
hello. Oh yeah, Emma. So they're going to take a picture. Oh yeah.
So she's holding it.
That's Nigeria. That's what is happening in Nigeria.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Look, that is what is happening in Nigeria. You see? This is what is happening in Nigeria.
There you go. So
This is what is happening in Nigeria.
We need to get that message.
Genocide is happening in Nigeria.
Yes.
Let them see it. This is what is happening in Nigeria.
Yes.
This is Nigeria.
Yes.
This is happening in Nigeria.
That's exactly.
Terrorists. Out! Out! Well done, officer. Officer, well done to you. Well done. Well done. Let me take one with you. Thank you. I'll have something to take back to London.
So we're doing this, and we want you to do this for me. Please do share. Don't be shy. Share. Now is the time to share this. And look, you see the police are taking pictures. You see? He's going to take a picture. He's showing us the picture he took with the police. You know, can you do that in Nigeria? Can you do that in Nigeria? Can you see that picture in Nigeria? So we are trying to give you, please share this broadcast. It's very, very important. And also, those of you watching, please take the time to go and subscribe to us on YouTube. We really need your help in building that platform. It's very
Look at Nigeria. This is Nigeria.
That's Nigeria.
This is what is happening in Nigeria.
That's exactly. So that's a genocide. That's a genocide in action. When we bring the flag, the thing in there, we don't do what we're talking about. You see? Genocide in Nigeria. Stop the genocide in Nigeria. So that's what we see. We've been putting that up.
We're now in the city center. Sorry.
So let's hear what he has to say. I think he's saying one or two things. I may call in. Please subscribe to CitizenAY on YouTube. Please go ahead and subscribe to CitizenAY on YouTube. We really need your support and your help. Get the
Jeremy Corbyn.
I am not
Jeremy Corbyn.
4 hours to get there, get into this rally, and then come back again.
Jeremy
So I salute Yomi Koiki, I salute Bedu, I salute Sitabi, I salute every single Yoruba person and Biafrans if they are there. I salute every single one of us.
Once again, this is live broadcast from Liverpool. We'd like to appreciate all our other media that are picking up the signal as well. We'd like to appreciate you all.
All hail Biafra. Yoruba Nation now. I salute the courage of your people.
Yes, no going back. No going back. No going back.
Shepherding them and guiding them. They are protecting them. The Nigerian police would be killing you for protesting. And this is why we are talking about this. We want to stop the genocide.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want? When do we want it?
Now.
Are you ready to sing?
I'm just going to bring it in now and then. You will see that message.
Once again, you're watching a live broadcast.
That's correct. From
I'd like to appreciate every media that is also transmitting.
This is a great job. Great work from Yomi. I will be. He honestly, we don't know the kind of work Yomi is doing, the kind of effort. His engine is amazing. He's got amazing engine, and we are proud of what he's doing. Please share this broadcast. You know, this flag is not. That's not a flag. No. That's not a flag. The flag. No. We got that one is Palestinian flag. That's Palestinian flag. So don't get stuck on that one, please. Subscribe to CitizenAY on YouTube as you're watching. We really would need your help. Go and subscribe to CitizenAY on YouTube as you're watching. It would be a great help. The platform is there. Let's just show you what we're doing all of this. Just help because we need that platform to grow so that we have an accountability.
We're still live.
Subscribe to CitizenAY. It will really help. We need that platform to grow. Good afternoon, Jocelyn. Good afternoon, my sister. Prosper Arinze. Good afternoon to you. I will ask you all to continue to share the podcast. None of this will be putting drums and pots. Exactly. Jocelyn, you're absolutely right. That's how. We need to learn a few things. I agree. We need to learn from this. We have to change our tactic. We come, we have a discussion, we talk about what we're going to do, and we do it. So these are the kind of things we need to learn. So coming for this 14th and 15th, people that got flagged, if you got a flag, one flag, will be bringing flags. We want you to bring your flags, your t-shirts, your cap. Bring it. We need to come 14th and 15th of September in the UK, in London. So we are asking you to please do that, you know. So that is that one. I believe it's Palestinian.
Liverpool, we care. Liverpool, we care.
So please continue to subscribe. CitizenAY is in the studio, giving you kind of like a bird's eye view of what is happening. Yomi is of course on ground, and I want to say kudos to Yomi, to Bedu, to Sister Buki, and the people that you see on ground. Yoruba people who traveled all the way from London down there. It's a 4-5 hour journey each way. 4-5 hour journey. It is not a joke. We salute them. We salute Yomi. We salute the effort he is putting in here. I spoke to him earlier on. Those of you that were watching this stream on YouTube would have got the message when I spoke to Yomi live on air. So we will call him later on. But one more time, let's give you a background. Let's listen to it. Let's catch some of the atmosphere as they are doing this protest. Let's keep an eye. We need this many people on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Let me see exact date. We need this many Yorubas to come out. This is what we need next week in London. Let me see. Tuesday and Wednesday. On Tuesday and Wednesday, we need this many people to come in. Stop the genocide. That is a brilliant shot right there.
That's Nigeria.
That's Nigeria.
That's what is happening in Nigeria.
So
Every day, people are being killed. Every day like that. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Children, mothers, women, pregnant women. Every day.
I'll be quiet.
This is what is happening.
What's going on? And I'll give you updates.
In Nigeria, every day.
Please share. Don't keep it to yourself.
I know that I could take a...
We'll be giving you a bird's eye view. That's what they're doing here. And we'll be giving you updates as to what Fiona is doing. You cannot get the view that we're getting from the studio. He can give you what's on ground. We can see other things, and we can give you information as to why this is happening. For example, we will give you, now and then, we will come in. So you will see that. So that is why we're doing it. I'm just giving you that is the flavor. That's Bedu right there. That's Bedu. So there's a lot of people doing it. That's Bedu. You can see.
That's Nigeria. So Crime against humanity. Every day.
Let me just make it smaller.
BBC is not showing this.
No, they're not. Exactly. I agree with that. So let's go.
This is Nigeria. This is what is happening every day. Brutal killing in the Yoruba land, in the Biafra land, in Plateau State.
What do we want? When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want? Stop the arms. Do we want it? Now.
Watching for a while. Please share. Please, those of you, if you haven't subscribed to CitizenAY on YouTube, please do so now.
Buhari is a bad boy. Jeremy Corbyn. Bad boy. Buhari is a bad boy. Buhari is a bad boy. tàbọn for everybody tàbọn fún Fúlàní tó fi ń pa àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá pa ọmọ Ìgbò.
We need a lot of stuff. We need this. See, this is they are allowed to peacefully protest. If that was Nigeria, they would have been shot. Every single one would have been shot there. Look at that. So people are pushing and they're speaking up. And that's what we need. We need this kind of support. This, you know. So we're back again. Just had to, because I'm not sure how long this process will go on for. Or you can see. When I'm in London, I'll be in London on Tuesday. On Tuesday I'll be in London. 14th and 15th, one of the two. Certainly it won't be Tuesday. I'm going to be on my mobility scooter as well. It's slightly different, you know, it's a bit more funky for so it's going to be full seat. We'll be charged for the day.
With the bobbies with bus.
3 hours at the very least. And then maybe longer. We're going to be Trafalgar Square. I believe it is going to be Trafalgar Square. And we want to stream, or we will cross-stream what is happening on the ground. OduduwaTV will be on ground in New York and we'll be on ground in the UK as well. So you have me. OduduwaTV will be on ground in New York. So they'll be streaming into OduduwaTVRadio. And I will be on ground in the UK. I'll be doing CitizenAY or on the OduduwaTVRadio. Now, because they'll be doing the stream, we're going to simultaneously do it. So it may well be that when they're streaming live, I'm in New York. Because they're starting, when they start, our 12 o'clock is their 5 o'clock. So they said it's going to be starting from about 7 a.m. till 5, thereabout. So 7 a.m. their time is going to be like our, I'll work it out. But we are going to be on the day. So that's what we have to say.
Professional beg and you. About the first one, no, to alone in £1. After kind of come by 1 p.m.
So I want you all to see, it's very important what's going on. I am in the studio, as you can see in the broadcast. I am not at Liverpool, and I will not try to play any other game. I am not at Liverpool. I couldn't go to Liverpool because for the last week or so I had to wait a little bit. I've had to ease up a little bit, and because I've been thinking about the Tuesday coming, and I want to be, I'm going to be in London. And what we're doing here is showing you this. And those of you who are wondering, why are we Liverpool? It's because of this. So you can get that information right there. Stop the genocide. Liverpool is Saturday 11th. What is today, 11:30 a.m. Join the Princess Park. Join us and make things up at the club. So they're walking around, that's why it's there. So you'll be seeing that coming and going. Very important. Again, I'll take the opportunity. I want to greet you all. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. So thank you all. Much appreciated. We need to build the YouTube platform. It's growing okay. We've got the numbers. More people and we'll continue. And we need to grow because we need to have alternative platforms. We want to, at this point, we will be bringing on board, we will have to bring in one of the people who produce the URL. They have a platform and we want to know how that works. We've asked them a question and they said they're working on it, they'll come back to us. Because ultimately, we need to have our own platform. This is in the meantime. So the flag you're seeing, the red and blue, that's a Palestinian flag right there. The one with the red, yellow, black, with the red, yellow, black, and white. So you can see that we are facing the same problems. Palestinians are being killed with arms sales. Stop the arms sales. And there's a genocide going on right now in Nigeria being held at the sale of Nigeria by the British and all of the others. So it's very important that we understand.
This is what is happening in Nigeria. You see, the killings every day.
And
massacre.
Sometimes we become an echo chamber. We are telling ourselves that we need to get out and start talking about the killings that we are experiencing. We want to get into our communities. So curious to what we're doing right now is communicating with these local people. I go and do that as well. I do a one-on-one. I talk to people like that. I talk one-on-one. And whatever means of communication we can use to communicate with our local within our communities that we live in Now it is not we've made all of us in diaspora, we are aware. Yorubas, Biafrans, we are aware of what's going on. Now we are at the stage where what we do now is to communicate with the communities, our host communities. We need to communicate with them. Let them know the problems that we are facing on ground in central Nigeria. Spread the message. Let them know the message is simple. Stop the genocide in Nigeria. That is a message we must carry to every single diaspora and host community that we are in. If you are a Yoruba, if you are a Biafran, if you are a Middle Belter, your next task now is how can you communicate our plight to your host community? How can you communicate?
Thank you very much to those of you that are watching us. Today is the 11th day of September. The time now is coming up to almost 2:15 p.m. and we are still live at Liverpool where the arms fair trade is going on, the protest. The Nigerian government is using all the arms to kill Nigerians, and we are saying stop selling arms to Nigerian government.
So that's it. That's our flag right there. Nigeria is bleeding. That's why we need to dismantle it. And that is a good point. That's a focal point for us. We are part of the overall struggle. We are killing. All of the Western countries who are selling arms are engaged in killing. Facilitating the killings of millions of people. That is why it is very essential that we are part of this struggle. We are part of this journey. We are part of this process. Stop the genocide. That's what it says. Stop the genocide in Yoruba land. Stop the genocide in Yoruba land. Very important. So that's another guy as well. We are part of the struggle. He's stop the terrorists and the bad. So Yoruba nation. There we go. So he's going to now we're following him around. I think it's very good about a discussion somewhere.
Okay.
He's trying to get somewhere. Let's see what's going on. We're trying to stop the genocide. Like I said, we've got at the top there. So you know, those of you who are coming, so you know that it's about stopping the genocide in Nigeria. So in Yoruba land. Stop the genocide in Yoruba land.
No, you go that way.
That's there you go. There you go. There you go. So okay. So that's Sister Cookie there. And somebody else is right there carrying the flag there. So I don't think I'm looking at your face about that. I'm not too sure who that is. But that's just Sister Cookie and they are holding the flag. So we need people to hold that for us. That flag is quite heavy, the one we have. We have a big flag. And we've all seen it. I think that's going to show you the flag that we have.
Justice! Now!
So please continue to share. Please do not forget, as you comment, subscribe to CitizenAY on YouTube right now. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you're going right now. Subscribe to CitizenAY on YouTube. Please spread the word.
We're still live from Liverpool. It's very heavy.
See, we need more of us to come out. I'm asking you on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. I'm asking you. You need to join us in London. We'll start in Trafalgar Square. When they are doing their rally, they are 5 hours behind us. So it's 2 o'clock. I believe when they start, if they're going to start at 2 o'clock their time, 2 o'clock our time, it's about their morning. So if we count back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9. So 9 o'clock their time is 2 o'clock our time. So we're going to be there around about 2 o'clock in Trafalgar Square. We'll be there from 1 o'clock onwards, in fact. So that, at 2 o'clock, it will be 9 o'clock their time. I think they'll start about 7. So if we say 7, that means that we go back 12 o'clock our time. 12 o'clock our time is 7 o'clock their time. They will be out there in New York protesting. We need to be out at the same time because what we want to do is to be simultaneous. So 12 o'clock UK time, be there. I will show you the rally whilst we're talking. Get that rally and you will hear it, and I will see if I can mute. I don't know if I can mute this at the same time. I might mute you. I don't know. I might do this. I will. Okay. So we will mute this, and I want you to watch this. I will mute it. It will play in the background, but I want you to watch the rally. We won't take it off the screen, but I want you to see it. I won't take it off the screen, but I'm going to put this here, and I want to...
gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà, ẹ jáde o. Ẹ jẹ́ kí lọ síwájú, ìran Yorùbá ó jẹ wá lógún o, ọmọ Yorùbá o. Ó tó gẹ́, àló ti tó gẹ́, kàkà kíkì ni wọ́n ṣakápò ẹkùn. Bí kálukú bá sọdẹ rẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni ò bá lẹ́jọ́ nù. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, ẹ jáde o. Kẹ́kùn ni ó gbọ́ kó sọ fún toko, káàdì ó gbọ́ kó rò fún òbẹ̀. Wípé ó tó gẹ́ wà yìí, àsìkò ti tó fún ìran Yorùbá láti dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè. Àsìkò ti tó láti jàjàgbara, ajàṣẹ́gun láti gba orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá kúrò lọ́wọ́ àwọn ìjọba Nàìjíríà. Orí mi o, ìkúnlẹ̀ abiyamọ o. Ẹ wá wo bí wọ́n ti ń pa àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá nípakúpa. Ajé o, odidi ìlú ni wọ́n kì í nọ́bọ̀ tí wọ́n sì jó kanlẹ̀ dẹ́rú. Ìkúnlẹ̀ abiyamọ o, kí ló dé, kí ló ṣe, ká la ṣẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi ẹ̀tọ́ wá dùn wá gan. Kí ni tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Eléyìí gangan ni a fi sọ yí pé ó tó gẹ́. Ẹ wá gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, n ò lè wá kú kí lóye ilé bàbá rẹ̀ jẹ o. Ẹ mọ̀ sí Dàgúnlá àti àṣà kí ló kàn mí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Gbogbo wa lọ̀rọ̀ yìí kàn. Ìgbẹ́kẹ̀ní fọwọ́ tilé, ìgbà láàmú ní fọwọ́ tó gírí. Ìdí nìyí táwọn ẹgbẹ́ àjàjàgbara fún ọmọ Yorùbá káàkiri orílẹ̀-èdè àgbáńláyé, ẹ̀ka tìlú Amẹ́ríkà àti agbègbè rẹ̀ lábẹ́ àkóso àti olùdarí Emeritus Professor Banji Akintoye, leader of Yorùbá land and ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà worldwide àti àwọn ìsọ̀ǹgbè rẹ̀ ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ìwọ́de ńlá ọlọ́jọ́ méjì gbáǹkọ́gbì 2 days Yorùbá Nation Diaspora Mega Rally eléyìí tí ó wáyé ní ọjọ́ 14 àti ọjọ́ 15 oṣù kẹsàn-án ní ọdún tá a wà yìí 14 to 15 September 2021 èyí tí ó máa wáyé ní United Nations Building ní 809 United Nations Plaza C22 York New York 10017 3503 United States. Ẹ wá gbọ́ o, ẹyẹ kì í fapá kan fò o. Gbogbo ẹlẹ́gbẹ́jẹgbẹ́ àti ẹnìkọ̀ọ̀kan tó ń jà fún àti dádúró ọmọ Yorùbá gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè là ń retí níbi ìwọ́de wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ yìí. Tẹ́ bá ń bọ̀, aṣọ dúdú black t-shirt òní kí gbogbo wọn wọ̀ láti lè ṣèdárò àwọn ọmọ ojúlówó Yorùbá àtàtà táwọn Fúlàní ti ṣekú òjijì pa. Ó mà ṣe o. Àti láti fẹ̀wọ́nú wa hàn wípé ó tó gẹ́ àlàńlọ ni Yorùbá Nation ó di dandan. Aago 9 àárọ̀ ni ètò yóò ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ títí di ìrọ̀lẹ́ kẹlẹ́lẹ́.
ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká
So that is why we do that. Thank you for watching. Those of you who are watching, we're going to bring the volume up.
Terrorists! Terrorists! Terrorists!
Yes. So that's what we're asking for. Stop the genocide. I want to put that in there. So it's very important we have this there. I will be live on Tuesday in London. I will be there from about 12 o'clock. I will be there from about 12 o'clock. I'll have to park. I don't know. I'll find a place to park. As a disabled person, I'll hopefully find a place to park. But I will be there by 12. I will be in
I'll send it to your phone.
And we are
then I'll send all the token
and continue. Bring your flag, bring your t-shirt.
I'm flooding all the social media, the Instagram. I'm updating everything simultaneously. Yeah.
So we're sharing it, and I'm going to try and endeavor to do this on other platforms as well. So please do share. We have Instagram links. Please go and follow OduduwaTVRadio on Instagram as well. And let's have a look at
Are you going back today? Are you drive? You go on the train? What time is the train then? It's open. So who drove down then? Nobody. St. John's Gardens. Remember, I was here this morning.
Yeah, kudos to you, So if you haven't signed the NINA's petition, please do so now. We hope you've signed it. You need to sign that petition. If you haven't done it, please sign. Very, very important. Once again, our condolences to the family of Alagbayan. Mom passed away today. May her soul rest in peace. Mom passed away. I put up a picture of her if I can. I'm sure she passed away this morning, sadly. We condole with the family of Alagbayan and all of those who know her and our thoughts are with you. May our soul rest in peace.
Ilé Odùduwà, ilé yá. Ṣèbó yẹ ká máa lọ sílé. Ẹ ká play anthem tàwa, anthem wa. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wá, fún ilé ìbí wa, ká gbéga, ká gbéga, ká gbéga fáyẹ̀rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ní pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa tẹ̀síwájú ọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde, bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Àwa
ní ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀.
Yorùbá nation.
Now.
Yorùbá nation.
Now.
Yorùbá nation.
Now.
Nigeria is a
scam.
Nigeria is a
scam.
Buhari is a
scam.
No going back, no going back. As we, yes, thank you very much, our Palestinian brother. No going back. Yemen, yes, Afghanistan, everywhere problem. Britain, everywhere create problem. India, everywhere. They've created so much mess. Mess. And we can't continue like this. We can't go back home. Yeah, bombs everywhere. Once again, you're still live from Liverpool. I'd like to appreciate all our medias that are working tirelessly today as we continue to highlight all the atrocity committed by the Nigerian government. They say enough is enough.
That we're stopping the genocide. That's what the rally is about. Now let's pull that back up. It looks like Jeremy's going to make a statement here. They're congregating at that point. Yomi will get a vantage point. I'm hoping he will do so, whereby he can give us a bird's eye view of what's happening. So you are just giving your live commentary. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. If you're just joining us, you're watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak to power. We are also sharing on other platforms. We are working with Yomi. Yomi is live at the scene with other activists, and he is our main camera person. Yomi Koiki Media is doing a lot of work. He's tireless for Yoruba Nation, and is working with various groups. Yoruba Nation now is one of them that you saw the flyer there. This is all about collective effort. We salute and we cite Buki Taiwo.
The other side. The other side.
Everybody. Yomi Koiki, we are all in this together. This is not about individuals. This is about all of us working together and pushing relentlessly. We cannot stop this anymore. The operation has gone on long enough.
Thank you very much to those of you that are still watching us. We say thank you to everyone that is part of this peaceful protest taking place here.
Okay, let's hear.
Enough is enough.
Let's hear. So they've gone down and back to the place for the cake.
Now,
what
right
now is to show you what is going on.
Everybody,
you can see there are people holding. There's people who are holding flags. They're holding the placards and flyers and things. And please make your own homemade one. You can make yours. Make it. Just say, stop the genocide. Yoruba Nation now. A placard, simple placard. Pin it onto a wood. Bring it like that. That is welcome. We need to do. This is what we must be doing. So this, people are coming with all things. We've got our own flyers. We will be bringing that as much as we can. We'll be starting from Trafalgar Square.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine. No, that's fine.
Trafalgar Square is where
not at all. Thank you very much.
On the day.
No going back.
We'll be streaming.
No going back.
Stream.
All
So
right.
we'll be showing the stream.
No problem. That's fine. Am I stress? Am I worried, mama? Am I worried?
All right. TV streaming that live. I will be on CitizenAY like I'm doing right now, showing you what's going on. So
everybody
you're sending some amazing
on this side,
right
could you try and move round that side to the fountain, please? Everybody here, don't move.
So he has just given us some bird's eye view pictures, which I'm going to be sharing with you. I'll be bringing it on the screen as and when I'm able to. Right now, because there's a lot of pictures and things, I don't want to necessarily bring it on. I might do it afterwards. I don't want to change the angle or the view of the protest and everything. So let's see. So that's everybody. So that's all the people who are there. Anyway, we'll watch this now. Let's take in the atmosphere. Let's all join in the atmosphere. And I'm hoping this is a prelude to something that's going to be amazing and outstanding on Tuesday. In a few days' time, we should have, let's take in this atmosphere. Let's really learn from this. It doesn't matter.
Okay, there's still
t-shirt,
wear around the other side by the fountain.
Like I said,
it'd be great if you could keep moving around, please.
Or a black, I'll be wearing my black, hoodie.
It's fine to stay that side, but you're just going to see the back of the speakers.
Where possible, but I'll be wearing a black hoodie. So, in fact,
which in my case you might prefer.
It's my black hoodie. You will see me in this black hoodie.
We want
Sorry. Everybody at the back here, can you move round so we can get started with the speakers, please?
So I'll be wearing that. So I have that. I'll be wearing that. That's how you see me on Tuesday. I'll be wearing my hoodie. I'll bring a flag. I'm hoping to bring it. There's a big flag I'll bring, but I'm not so sure I'll bring it. I have a small flag I'll wave if I have to. There's one I want to wrap around my body, but I'm trying to get access to and bring. But I will see how we do that. But it doesn't matter. The most important thing is wear black.
Welcome, people of Liverpool and whoever's travelled from further afield. This is the most magnificent turnout that anybody can expect. We've got a programme of speakers for you. But we've got a plan. What happens next?
So please
we've got a plan for the next meetings of the Liverpool City Council, which is on the 22nd of September. We need you to come along and stand outside the door as the councillors and the mayor go in.
You can see your meet is streaming and focused on the Yoruba Nation activists.
It's at 5 o'clock.
Of course, there's a bigger, much bigger
Palestinians
who are there.
Nobody knows
Palestinian flag, red, black, white, and green. That's the
so as soon as we know, we'll get that information out to you.
And you have protests about
we've got to build this campaign in every way we can. We've got to get in touch with artists. We've got to get in touch with bands. We've got to get in touch with our unions. We've got to do everything we can to stop this abomination in our city. There is legal action going on at the moment against the City Council and the Mayor, including the ACC, if they want to start tossing the hot potato round, because you can't get a straight answer out of them over anything. So that's what we're going with, pursuing the legal challenge. We're making a little legal challenge against them. And we're doing all the things that we in our movement can do best. By the power of ordinary people, we'll stop this arms fair. So let me just say one thing. The arms fair is, if it doesn't get stopped, it will be going ahead, so they think, in October.
You see the flag
so alongside putting pressure on the council to have it stopped, we have to plan what's going to happen on the day they try. The day they try to go ahead with this fair.
It is very important. We are going to be partnering the New York.
So, I just want you to spend some time and listen to a really absolutely wonderfully talented man who actually is a playwright and a performer as well as a political activist. A man who uses his talent mixed, you know, he uses his talent like a lot of really good artists. They use their talent to promote their socially important, I'm losing it, kids. They actually use their talent, they combine their talent with their political persuasion and their intelligence and their commitment for social change. And this is what the next Teo Aluko is. He actually performs all around the world an immensely fantastic and important play about poor roads. And I don't know if you get the chance to see it, I would say go and see it. You will absolutely be impressed. Because we try to conduct ourselves in the same way that Paul Robeson did, in a principled way. And I want you to listen to give a good warm welcome to Teo Aluko.
You know? So, yeah, so Paul, I'd like to do it. Thank you, welcome on board. Please share this broadcast. Very important. So,
Greetings. It's an honor to be here, to be sharing the stage with such big figures who are enemies of the state. I'm proud to be an enemy of the state.
Okay, so you see,
I was born in Nigeria. A country which was formed by British imperialism after the slave trade, and today we continue to suffer over there at the wrong end of arms sold from this part of the world. And we have some compatriots here who have a banner saying Boko Haram are terrorists and not bandits. Buhari must go. Nigeria is bleeding.
Are you listening? Please share,
I'm going to sing a song, a spiritual, which I will change a bit of the way. I'm dressed as an undertaker, by the way. As the merchants of death want to come to a city, and we say, no, not Liverpool. There's a man a-going round, taking names. There's a man going round, taking names. He has taken my father's name. And has left my heart
would like to know the name of the person. I'll see if I can reach Yomi again. But I'm not so sure. But I want him to focus on what he's doing, because I don't like to get in touch unless it's absolutely necessary. Because the work he's doing is really benefiting all of us collectively. This is a collective effort. We need to be looking after the collective. But let me stop the scene. Let's hear it.
The man taking names. Oh, death is the man taking names. He has taken my sister's name and has left my heart in pain. Oh, death is the man taking names. Yes, death is the man taking names. Yes, death is the man taking names. He has taken my city's name and has left our hearts in pain. Yes, death is the man taking names.
Very
Not
emotional.
in Liverpool.
Yes, it is very emotional. It is. I know. That's why I'm having to sing through it. I don't want to. I'm letting that because I was just thinking back to the show yesterday. The day before, was it yesterday? The day before yesterday, I think it was. We were at the funeral of Olajide, where they
very special song,
and
a very,
it's
very
killings
special
everywhere.
man, and a very, very good friend of mine for a long time. We have voices of many people speaking today, but of course, the
Please
people who bear the
share.
brunt of war.
If this resonates with you, my
voices
Biafran
really
brothers, I
have
say
to
hello,
be
all hail
loudest.
Biafra to you, all
And,
hail
we've
Biafra.
got here
Share this
today
broadcast.
Sarah
I am in the studio. I am not live at the scene. I couldn't possibly do that because, yes, Buhari must go. He must go. Princess T or the Koya. He must go. I also all those of you watching.
Hello, everyone.
Self-determination is our right, not a crime.
I'm going to be
Save
giving
us
this
from Boko
poem
Haram.
that's in the
Exactly.
perspective of a Palestinian child.
So, this is Yoruba Nation.
I am a child of Palestine, except I'm no longer here. I was 10-year-old Rahaf and 2-year-old
Please continue
Yazan.
to subscribe to CitizenAY
I was 6-year-old Marwan and I was 5-year-old Bara.
Go right there now.
But I was my
and
mum's
click on
first
the
love,
subscription
and I was the
button.
apple of my father's eye.
Let's go and
I was the baker's favourite visitor, and I was my teacher's pride and joy. I was 11-year-old Ibrahim and 13-year-old Yahya. I was 6-year-old Amira and 12-year-old Hamza. I was my little brother's superhero. I was the laughter of the streets. I was the song of the skies, and I was Jerusalem's brightest flower.
go right across.
I was 5-year-old Zayd and 11-year-old Ammar. I was 4-year-old Adam and 3-year-old Muhammad.
He's been tirelessly
I was the
working.
birds that
Many
sang
of
in the
us
trees, and I was the
tirelessly
reason my grandma smiled, and I was the warmth of the winter, and I was the breeze on a summer's day.
That's what he says there.
I was 8-year-old Maryam and 2-year-old Hur. I was 1-year-old Ibrahim and 6-year-old Amber. I was 9-year-old Bilal and 11-year-old Yusuf. I was 6-year-old Yaman and 14-year-old Lina. I was 13-year-old Hamada and I was 16-year-old Bethana. I was 14-year-old Ahmed and 8-year-old Islam. I was 1-year-old Muhammad and 13-year-old Abdullah. I was 6-year-old Osama and 13-year-old Suhaib.
Those of you on Facebook.
I was my country's tiny protector and a soldier on my land. But my strength scared the settler, so my life was cut short and put to an end.
Yomiko is streaming it. We are streaming with him.
The names mentioned in this poem were real lives, real children,
very important.
and an example of the real victims of the weapons that are sold in these armed fairs. Let's not allow our city to profit off murder.
Very important. Very important. Terror in Nigeria. That's what it says on the screen. It says terror in Nigeria.
Our next speaker is an absolute giant of the anti-war movement. She helped to organise the largest demonstration in British history against the war in Iraq. Someone who's a convener, she was a founding member of the anti-war movement all those years ago in the build-up to the war in Afghanistan and Iraq.
That's the guy who was singing earlier on.
A really good friend of mine over many, many years.
I need to ask you, what's his name? That's the guy singing earlier on.
Please welcome Lindsay
He
Jerr.
talked about the genocide going on in Nigeria. The singer was a guy in the past with the bowler's hat, with the
Thank you very much, Audrey, and thank you, Liverpool, for turning out in such great numbers today to oppose this arms fair. I have very happy memories of being in Liverpool and demonstrating over many years. There's just one I'd like to remind people of, many of you who've been on it, when Condoleezza Rice, who was the Secretary of State for George Bush, visited Liverpool and Blackburn on behalf of Jack Straw, who was then the Foreign Secretary.
And we decided, the people of Liverpool decided, the Stop the War Coalition, that we would stop her from having the kind of visit that she wanted. And the one who's just introduced me, Audrey White, was, I think, the first person, when we saw her car arriving in Liverpool, was the first person to stand up and say, Condoleezza Rice, go home.
As we are ending the broadcast from here, everybody has about a minute.
Say thousands of people turned out again, and then we went to Blackburn and we followed her every inch of the way that she was here in Britain. And we made the promise then that we will continue to oppose these wars on terror, and that is what we have been doing. And one of the things that is so disgusting about holding of an arms fair in Liverpool, it's not just that it goes against the democratic wishes of the majority of people here. Not just it goes against the kind of politics of the majority of people here, but it is a signal that we are going to have more and more of these wars, and they are going to result in more and more death and destruction. So we are standing up today, just as the people in London are standing up tomorrow against the arms fair there. We are standing up to say we are not prepared to put up with these merchants of death, selling their weapons, taking them to countries where they use multiple wars and repression of the people of those countries. We are not prepared to do it. And this is particularly potent for two reasons. One is today is the anniversary of 9/11,
now. Enough is enough of killing. Enough is enough of raping of our mothers and our sisters. We are fed up of this. In Europe we are. We want to go back home. We need peace. We want our nation. Yoruba nation now.
The Americans and the British had to pull out of Afghanistan, and so they should have done. They should never have been there in the first place.
You need to intervene. People are being killed. We need our nation.
Remember, 300,000 bombs have been dropped by the Americans alone in Afghanistan alone over the last 20 years. What an absolute disgrace, what a waste of human life, what a waste of money. And so we are saying the arms companies benefit from these wars. They are the people who get the money. When I look at the fact that they're cutting our pensions, when I look at the fact they're making us pay more national insurance, when I look at the fact that they're cutting universal credit for the poor should stop his nepotism. He's killing Yoruba people, killing Igbo. He allowed the Fulanis from other countries, West African countries, to come to Nigeria to take over. He's killing us. This is about making us poor and making the people of Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq, Libya, Yemen, all these places poorer as well. We have to stop it now. We have to say
domination is bad for all Nigerians.
It's about profiting.
It is better to amalgamate now than everybody to be killed in the south. Let everybody be free.
And while the British government says it's going to let some information,
the amalgamation is good for everyone in Nigeria. Peace will reign. Stability will come to Nigeria. Progress will come to Nigeria. No more Nigeria. Let there be this amalgamation. Yes. God bless every nation of Nigeria. Thank you.
I'm from London. All I want is our land. We want our land back.
And if Afghanistan and Iraq and Syria and Libya are not safe for the troops, if America and Britain had to withdraw from Afghanistan, why the hell should they be safe for Afghan people to return to a special centre in Kabul over the last years? This is the kind of policy we have. So thank you so much for coming today. Please stay involved. I would like to see
by the terrorists. While you are a terrorist, your party is a terrorist party. We are here to nail the coffin of Nigeria. Nigeria is dead. Long live! Long live! Yoruba land! Yoruba land now! We are not Nigerian anymore. Nigeria is dead. We know that since independence, the military has always been in power. The military generals now take off their uniform to wear agbada and pretend they are civilians.
So thank you very much for inviting me. Stop the War Coalition will do everything it can to support you in this fight and the many other fights that we have ahead. Solidarity to you, solidarity to the people who are the victims of these wars, and let's close this unfair down. Thank you.
They gave us a terrorist constitution. We don't want any military person in government again. Once you are a military officer you must not come into politics.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you very much. And the constitution.
Normally
the constitution, the 19th national constitution is a fraud. It's a fraud, and it has been denounced by the people of Yoruba land. We denounce with all our heart the 1999 constitution. Long live Yoruba land.
Nation, Yoruba land. Yes.
And the reason I'm leaving
it is about time we get our nation.
Is to show solidarity in defense of the national president of the Bakers Union, Ian Hudson.
This current government has murdered a lot of people, and it is about time. Relationship is not by fire, by force.
Ian is being witch-hunted like so many of the socialists in our party. Like me, like many of us in Liverpool, like Chris Williams, who's here today. And I'll give a warm welcome to Chris for supporting our demonstration and our cause today. Thank
you have to differentiate yourself from hypocrites.
Like Ken Loach, the amazing Ken Loach.
Hypocrite, because if you are not hypocrite, you're not going to push a word
to the shame of Starmer and his henchmen,
as a Nigerian, as a Yoruba man, as I myself and my family, we are going Yoruba way. Our way is the right way. If you stop this thing, we're not going to go nowhere the next 50 years. Take one thing, take one thing, take one thing. All these people are just bluffing. Bring it out, bring it out. We will fight you in Nigeria, we will fight you outside Nigeria. I know where your children is living. One time we will fight your children in this country. Take my word, I'm not bluffing. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. We will show you that we are Muslim. If you are Muslim,
he's the soul of the Labour movement. He's the man who lifted our hopes and our dreams. And those hopes and dreams are still here. And those hopes and dreams are still alive. So let's welcome the real leader of the opposition. David Corbyn.
We will fight you. Thank you.
Well, and on that note, we're going to end the broadcast. I'd like to appreciate every single one of you that have joined us. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much to all our medias that are also broadcasting it back in their page as well. My own name is Olayomi Koiki, and I'll be back again some other time. Have a very good afternoon.
To Liverpool, thank you for being here today.
Wow, wow. I am going to pull away, and we're going to back in the studio. We'll be back in the studio with me in just a second. They'll be back in the studio with me in just a second. Right. Wow. That was, I want to thank you all. That was a minute. That was amazing. Amazing to see. I'm going to try and see if I can post some pictures later on. There's some amazing scenes that we saw earlier on. But I want to leave you with this thought. The Fulanis, they are from Futa Jalon. We must not forget that. We need to remind ourselves. We have been tricked for so long that the time has come for us to remind ourselves. When I talk on my platform, what I do is to try and wake up our memory. So when you will see things like this constantly mentioned. The Fulanis are from Futajalon, and we need to ensure that we send them back there. They are killing us. We cannot coexist. Let me state this clearly. We can no longer coexist with the Fulanis. Their agenda is to kill us. And I kid you not. I will be playing you a video shortly that I did earlier on today. I want you to watch it. It's on YouTube right now. I want you to share with every family member. Listen, get them to listen to the words in the video. I wasn't going to do a video. I just did a commentary on my platform, and somebody said these are really important words. Why don't you do it in video and that on video format? And that's how this came about. But I want you to know that the people that we speak of as Fulanis, they are bloodthirsty, they are heartless, they train their children to hate and to kill and to believe that they own the land we call Yoruba land, that they own the land we call Biafra land, that they own the land we call Middle Belt, that it is their birthright given to them by some man called Usman Dan Fodio, who they see as their grandfather. The mistake they are making, of course, is this. Their grandfather, if they so wish, is from Futajalon. His ancestry is in Futajalon. He has no claim on Yoruba land. He has no claim on Biafra land. He has no claim on Middle Belt land. And we need to be saying that. This message must be going across to everybody. The message, I want to thank Yomi for the relentless effort, Bedu for the relentless effort, for Buki, the sister Buki for the relentless effort, and all of those that came out and went to that protest in Liverpool today. It's a Herculean effort. 5 hours journey for Yomi. He's going to make another 5 hours back home. He'll be giving us updates. But on Tuesday coming, please, the job now, like I said, is no longer about just being our own echo chamber among our own communities. We need to engage the host communities. They need to know the genocide going on. What do I mean by genocide? Let me show you. That is the genocide that is going on. I want you to see it. I'm going to post it here. Let me just make that bigger. That is the genocide. We need to stop the genocide. That's what I mean. Now, the people carrying out the genocide, they are the Fulanese. They come from Futajalon. We need to take control of the narrative. You and I can't do this. We can and we must. We owe it to the coming generation to ensure we spread the killings, spread the fact that the Fulanis are killing us, spread that knowledge, make our people aware that you can stand your ground. You have the right to self-determination. Self-determination is not a crime. Now, I'm going to play the following and I will leave it there and let's see how you take this. It's about 10-15 minutes long. I might forward it. Listen to this if you can. I hope you can. It's very important. Let me just do this quickly. I'm going to bring it to you now.
Good morning.
It's very, very important in message. Listen to this.
Where we speak truth to power.
Right. Okay.
Here follows a public broadcast. Before we do go much further, we will play the Yoruba Nation national anthem.
Just bear with me. I'll be here. I want you to just watch and listen. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, fórílẹ̀ ìdí wa, kágbéga, kágbéga, kágbéga fáyé rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Kashishe, 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 kajola. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde, bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Now, listen. Thank you all very much for listening. You're watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Now, good morning and welcome. What you see on the screen before you are very important information. I'm going to read a printed out document to actually state exactly the stand of Yoruba people
on the comments made by Ahmadu Bello on the 12th of October 1960, 12 days after the supposed independence. You see, we have never really been free. Southerners have never been free. We simply substituted one colonial power for another local colonial power, that being the Fulanis, who, by the way, come from Futajalon. Let me explain. Right. Now, on the right, you will see above, you will see something that talks about in the new nation. That was a statement. I'm going to read that to you. Let me see if I can actually do something quickly. No, I'll leave that anyway. I'll leave that as it is. I'll just drop that down here so you can see. I want you to be able to see what I'm talking about. There we go. Now, beg your pardon? I am going to read the statement made by Ahmadu Bello on the 12th of October 1960. It was carried by the Parrot newspaper back then. That was, again, as I said, 12 days after the supposed independence of contractual Nigeria. Within 12 days of that announcement of our independence on the 1st of October 1960, Ahmadu Bello, the premier of the northern region, made the following statements. 12 days. That is a direct counter against that contraption called Nigeria. In 12 days. And nobody took it serious. In 12 days. Listen to his words. The new nation called Nigeria should be an estate of our great-grandfather, Uthman Dan Fodio, i.e. Fulani man from Futajalon. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of power. We use the minorities in the north, i.e. houses, as willing tools. And the south, Middle Belt, Yorubas, Igbos, Biafrans, Niger Deltans, whatever we want to call ourselves, as a conquered territory. So we in the south are viewed in 12 days, just 12 days after the supposed independence. The premier of the northern region says that we are conquered territory in 12 days. I want you to understand the significance of that statement, because if you understand the significance of that statement, you will understand why we are where we are now. The Fulanis believe that they control the whole nation, that they own it, that they've been handed power by the British. It's important we understand that. And here we make a claim against that flatly. And we not claim, we are categorically rejecting it from here henceforth. Now, it says that South as a conquered, North as willing tools, and the South as a conquered territory, and never allow them to rule over us, and never allow them to have control over the future. Sir Ahmadu Bello, Parrot newspaper, October 12, 1960. That is something that is indisputable. That is the statement of fact. It was carried by the Parrot newspaper. This cannot be disputed. These are the statements made by a serving premier that was supposed to swear allegiance to Nigeria. What he has done is made Nigeria his own grandfather's estate. So we are serving the Fulanis. From the 12th of October 1960, those are the words. We need to comprehend and understand exactly what that meant. And that is what we are. That's why we are where we are today. Because we never took those words seriously. We never took them seriously. Now, when I've read this, I understand why Inzelgu and others took the action they did. But having said that, we put that to one side. That's for debate for another time. Now, the business of the day that we've come to do on this broadcast is to read a statement of the facts as it stands. We Yorubas are not slaves to anybody. Neither are the Igbos nor the Biafrans, the whole of the South. In the coming days, Ninas are going to be making an announcement. They will be at the United Nations, and we should all support them on the 14th. From the 14th to the 24th of September, we must ensure we support them. But going even further, I, Ayo Gudemo, aka CitizenAY, hereby make a statement for and on behalf of Yoruba people, as I am qualified as any other Yoruba person to state this claim. I am qualified because I am a Yoruba man by blood. I am a Yoruba man. My ancestry is Yoruba. And I am proud. I am a proud Yoruba man. And no Yoruba man will be a slave to a Fulani man in Yoruba land. The Fulani man must be reminded that they come from Futajalon. Their grandfather's estate has nothing to do with Yoruba land. The land that is in the picture that you see there, the map there, they have zero claim. The Fulani man must go and stake his claim on Futajalon. That's where he is. His ancestry comes from there. My ancestry is Yoruba land. That is why we Yorubas collectively, we stand together and we state the following. A new nation called Yoruba Nation will be the estate of all Yoruba people in Yoruba land. As sons and daughters of Yoruba land, we will ensure that the collective decisions, i.e. proposed Yoruba constitution, arrived at by way of referendum and subsequently passed into law, will be strictly adhered to by those we elect to serve Yoruba people collectively. We view our near neighbors, Igbos and Middle Beltans, as close allies who share the same views of peaceful coexistence that has been our reality for thousands of years. This will continue post self-determination. The slightly further away Arewa will be seen as a nation in its own right, with the same freedom to choose whatever type of governance they see fit. Yoruba Nation will trade with all new nations created upon contraption Nigeria, Yoruba Nation will trade with all new nations created post contraption Nigeria, as long as our right to collectively defend Yoruba land and all Yorubas are not impeded. We wish all the new nations well. We encourage the Arewa to chart a course of building their nation without interfering in the development of the new Yoruba, Biafra, and Middle Belt nations. Here ends the statement. As far as we are concerned, this is RIP One Nigeria, Yoruba Nation now, Biafra Nation now, Middle Belt Nation now. That's the map that you see in the middle, and it is very important that we Yorubas understand our history. Our history is minimum of 13,000 years old. They found the skull of a 30-year-old man, and he speaks Yoruba 13,000 years ago. If you add 30 to that, that means that we are even older. We are even older in terms of our, how long we've been here. A lot older, 30-year-old. So that tells you something. So I want us all to stand tall and proud as Yoruba people. That statement is spoken for and on behalf of all Yoruba people, that our land remains ours. We are no slave to any Fulani. We remind the Fulanis that they come from Futajalon. Let me just put that there for him to understand, so that those of you who may have designs and may be looking and thinking you have some sort of claim, no, you do not. Let's make sure that they get that message. It's important. Now let me put that just under so that everybody can see it. Let me put it here. Let me see. Can you see it? I want to make sure that it is seen. I want to put it over just over the in fact, yeah, it makes better sense to fit it just there. So that is where Ahmadu Bello comes from. His ancestry comes from Futajalon. My ancestry comes from Yoruba land, and that's why we're speaking for Yoruba land and Yoruba people. And I'm sure many Yorubas will feel exactly the way I feel, that our land, Yoruba land and Yoruba resources, are for Yoruba people. And we will not interfere in Arewa. We will not interfere in their affairs of governance as long as they don't interfere in ours. They have no right to view Yoruba land as a conquered territory. So with that said, I want to thank you all for watching this podcast. We will close out again with the Yoruba national anthem. Please, when you get the broadcast, please share, and share. Thank you for watching. You're watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Here goes. So we're gonna close that out, and yeah. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa fúnilẹ̀ ibi wa kàgbéga 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 fàyè rí ìgbàgbọ́ wa ní pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Kashishe, 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 kajola. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. So once again, we urge you all to please help us spread this broadcast. There is no cavalry coming to our rescue except ourselves collectively as Yoruba people. The quicker we realize that fact, the quicker we can work together, we can put aside our differences and focusing on securing the land of Yoruba land for Yoruba people, the coming future generation. That is our responsibility. It is one we can no longer refuse to shoulder. We must take that on. We cannot shirk that responsibility. This is a call to all Yorubas. Stand together. Put aside your differences. The time has come for us to work together. You don't have to form one organization. You can work where you are. The focus is Yoruba nation, Yoruba land for Yoruba people. Defend Yoruba land against the Fulani aggression. We do not want any part of Yoruba land, Arewa land. The Fulanis, as I recall, as I'm telling you all, they come from Futajalon. We must remind them. Let's stand together. Ileya ọmọ Oduduwa, Ileya, Oduduwa gbewa o, Àṣẹwà, ó ti ṣe é ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀, àsìkò ti tó. Thank you for watching. When you get the podcast, please share, and share. Thank you and goodbye. You're watching CitizenAY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and goodbye. So that was the broadcast I did earlier on. Thank you for taking this staying with me this long. I did that earlier on. You can see the broadcast. It is available both on
of Africa, the spiritual warrior. Everybody just a sweet talk, but they don't like to conquer. They like to chop, and they don't want to walk.
Yeah, okay, sorry about that. So now, what is important in that, it is available on Facebook and on YouTube, and you can download it and share it to family and friends. The message is a direct repost to make it clear to the Fulanis anywhere on planet Earth that they do not have any claim to Yoruba land. They have no claim. We as Yorubas collectively reject it. This is a statement I read myself, but it is something that each and every one, it is owned by all of us. It is not something we have to stand up for the coming generation collectively. So I urge you all, watch the video, send it around, share with people, talk about it. We have to take control of the narrative. The Fulanis do not own our land. The Fulanis have a land in a place called Futajalan. If they want to make any claim about their grandfather's estate, they need to go to Futajalan. Yoruba land belongs to Yoruba people and the coming Yoruba generations. Nobody else. Nobody else. And that is why we need to build Yoruba nation. Our task is to collectively work together and build Yoruba nation. The time for discussions and squabbles among ourselves has gone, long gone. Right now, our focus is securing the future for the coming generation of Yoruba people. That is a task that we must not refuse. N-O-T, under no circumstances must we refuse that task, because the coming generation is our future. We cannot reject our future. It is time we embrace our future, and we embrace it by securing it, by working to make sure that Yoruba land is safe, is secure. It's a land where you can grow. It's a land where you can fulfill your potential. It's a land where the government will provide healthcare, education, roads, light, electricity, schools, bridges, safety for you as a Yoruba man. There must be no stone left unturned on this. It is not debatable. There is no debate about Yorubas owning Yoruba land. We want to end that discussion right here, right now. Never again must anybody raise any doubt about the land we call Yoruba land. That land belongs to Yoruba people and the coming Yoruba generation. That is a statement we stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all very much. Please share this broadcast. It's very important. We step forward confidently. We can achieve this together. We can't do it alone. CitizenAY can't do it alone. Miko King can't do it alone. Maikin can't do it alone. It's all of us together. Yoruba nation now. Yoruba nation now. Yoruba nation now. Yoruba nation now, now, now. No going back. Please share that broadcast. I thank you all so much for watching, and I thank Yomi Koiki for the sterling work he's done today. You see, our collective effort, we can move a mountain. We've already moving it. The fact that we have the social media that is getting the Fulani government panicking. They don't know where we're going to come from next. They are so afraid of this Yoruba media. They are afraid because we are waking up minds and they cannot stop it. No gun can stop the mind. No gun. There is no gun. There is no gun that can stop the mind to think and think for itself and find its own solutions to the problem created by those who are trying to oppress us. We are tired. We are tired of the Fulanis killing us, raping our women in our land. Enough is enough. Join us in this struggle. Every organization, don't try and merge. Stay in your organization, but work together. We achieve Yoruba nation. We can do this. I am telling you, have no doubt. We can do this. Be sure of it. Sign up to this. You must sign up to it. The coming generation are waiting for you and I. Enough of the squabbles. Thank you all very much. Please share, share, and share. Have a pleasant afternoon. I'll be back later on. Thank you and goodbye. Bye. So, those of you on YouTube, thank you so much. Let me just share. Let me close out the words on Facebook first. Then we can come and say a proper goodbye on YouTube as well. So, thank you so much. Thank you and thank you again. Please share, share, share. Make sure you share. Go on YouTube. Subscribe to CitizenAY on YouTube as well. Subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you and goodbye. Okay, for those of you on YouTube, you are such. I love you all. The fact that you stayed with me and this is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. We must achieve this together. We can do this together. We must continue to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Let us see a lot of thumbs up on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Back later on. Goodbye.